And the Razorbacks have it with a 1st and 10. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Well, obviously, at this point in the first half, the defense is finding themselves in a hole. You just get the feeling if they're going to get back in this, they're going to need more plays like that. They're going to need sacks. They're going to need turnovers. They're going to have to create negative plays to get themselves some momentum.
Fires left, and his throw is incomplete.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack, 1st down. They've just thrown an incompletion, so 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
The noise reverberating off the checkerboards and Neyland on 3rd down. Jackson gonna throw it. Makes the grab. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
Just beautiful, and that's a great feeling as a quarterback when you make that throw. It keeps your offense on the field, keeps the offense in rhythm. Obviously not as good as throwing a touchdown pass, but I'll tell you this, way better than having to trot off over to the bench and wait for your turn to get another shot.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side.
And guys, if I'm on offense, I am staying aggressive. I know you didn't connect there, but make sure you keep testing this defense, because even if you complete one of those throws, that could be the game-breaking play.
They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Makes the grab. Turns it on in midfield. Breaks into the open. Running through contact. He's at the 10, and he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Razorbacks!
This offense is looking ridiculous. 3 touchdowns now in the 1st quarter, doing whatever they want at will. I don't know if you're panicking, Palmer, but I mean, they got to put something together on the other side of the field, or else this one's going to get ugly fast.
One thing I know, David, is the defensive staff, after having the ball just run down their throat and thrown over their heads, they need to make some adjustments earlier than they probably anticipated, because right now they have no answers for this offense.
And he'll just take it in. This drive will start at the 25.
All right, love you too. All right, bye-bye.
They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. On the ground, it's Lewis. And he is stopped behind the line, and that's how we'll finish the 1st quarter. We reached the break. Arkansas has the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the 1st, let's take a quick look at our game stats.
Call Paris forward. Hey Siri, call Paris.
Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle. It's Lewis. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down.
It just looks to me like the offense is starting to get a little bit impatient, right, guys? They haven't scored in this game yet, and all of a sudden now they're taking shots down the field, and they're trying to make it happen. But the defense, they have been lights out. They force another incompletion.
Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Going with the counter play here.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
The Volunteers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They go to the draw. Oh, he's got some space. stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down. Tennessee loves relying on the big physical backs like a Jamal Lewis, and this guy fits the mold.
Yeah, guys you just didn't want to tackle. I mean, guys that run angry all the time, and it's a mindset. When Tennessee has that mindset, the fans go crazy, and their teams are usually their best squads.
That's caught. It's Matthews. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. And the Vols can really attack on this second and short. Wide receiver going in motion. Touch pass on the run. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Great heads-up awareness by the cornerback on that play. He saw the receiver get the ball. He shot downhill and made a nice tackle.
They'll run the screen. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. That was just a perfectly choreographed screen. The line got out on time. The running back had a wall in front of it.
And I think the quarterback did a really good job of selling pass and then kind of dodging the pass rush, getting it to the running back, and then let him do the rest. You got him in space, he'll pick up yards in a hurry.
You know, as a quarterback, when you're doing this zone read play, you got to read that defensive end. And if he crashes down hard inside to take the running back away, right away you know now you're keeping the football. Nice job by the quarterback.
Unloads to the wideout. Working on the right. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. Throwing the comeback looks like such a simple throw, but the timing is so important.
And as a quarterback, man, this is all about trusting your guy. You know exactly where he's going to sit it down. You anticipate it. You throw it. You know he's going to come back and make that play for you.
And the Volunteers trying to cash it in on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Tennessee! After the score, we'll see if that breathes a little fire into them.
And you see it all the time, right? You get that score, you get that energy, the crowd gets involved, and the defense got to get out and get you a stop. But this was step one to getting them back in the ballgame.
Lining up for the PAT. And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. And as he throws, wide open downfield. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. This proficiency in the passing game can take you back to yesteryear, one of the great quarterbacks in Arkansas history, in Joe Ferguson.
Yeah, just slinging the pill, just being it.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. The Razorbacks will hustle to the line. Jackson will throw. Pick off! What a play by this defense! Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Might be changing the route. Grabbed over the middle. It's Clark. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
On the move, it's Clark. Knocked down after a 3-yard gain to the 25.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. Runs first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Back to pass on second down. Got the quick pass. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown ball. Made the grab and took it on in for the score. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Alabama has the lead right now, but this Tide crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet here inside Bryant-Denny. They're up by 7 over East Carolina. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. Jackson gonna throw it. Got a man. It's Anthony. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to throw on first down. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete. He's already thrown one pick, and look, he might get it together, but it seems like he's a little fouled up in his mechanics. A lot of things coming off his back foot.
Yeah, and you want to get those feet set and in the ground. And once you start to drift, that ball, when you throw it, is going to drift. So he's just got to iron in, get those feet set, stay square every time he throws the football so he can be a little bit more accurate, stop making some of these bonehead plays.
They get him out of bounds, couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. And the Razorbacks will line it up on 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Makes the grab. It's Anthony. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Razorbacks moving quickly to the line. To the air on first down. Quarterback moving. He's going to run it. He'll get it down to the 31, and that's where he goes out of bounds.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him get to the sideline.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Jackson will throw. Complete with conviction on the crosser. And the defense was right there to make the tackle, but not before they get it to the 12 and set up in the red zone. And the Razorbacks started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. In the red area, it's Russell. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Flips it out to the back. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. He wants it all. It's incomplete, and This ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on third down.
Once you start to get down here towards the goal line, it's so much more difficult to throw the football. You really want to stretch the defense sideline to sideline and use your speed and take advantage of the grass when you see it. They try to take a little bit of a shot down the field unsuccessfully. Nice job by this defense.
And that's just the chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
Just enough time for one final play of the half. Power football with the run. Got enough for the first down and wants more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. The Razorbacks will kick it away to crank up the second half. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well, because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
Pulls it in. It's Davis. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Now adjusting. On the move, he fires. Finds a man on the right. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
I love when QBs break the pocket and still look to attack. Because as soon as you break the pocket, I'm thinking, oh, man, he's going to take off and run, and I might come up. But those big plays can be made down the field. Nice job by the quarterback keeping his eyes down the field.
Makes the catch. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
Well, will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
Draws are such a smart way to take advantage of fast defensive linemen. They want to get upfield and get after the quarterback. It keeps them honest, makes them realize they got to play the run too. Great play call.
This is a designed run. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on third down.
The defense really gets it. They understand what's going on. The quarterback is a threat to run the football. I have to understand that. It changes the way I play defense. Am I going to have more speed on the field? Whatever I do, I got to make sure I do what they did right there. Focus in on the QB.
Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Really nice job by the offense. Hey, man, trust your guys, right? We got all these analytics on fourth down, say to go for it. They trust their quarterback. He gets it done with the completion.
Yes, sir. We needed that.
The ball's loose. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Right down the gut of the field. Touchdown, Arkansas. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers, to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. The run from the shotgun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Shoots it to the left.
Catch the ball.
Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover.
And that's why these guys played defense. If that were an offensive player or receiver, that would have easily have been a catch. Come on, man. You got to catch that and make that a pick.
Keeps looking downfield. The short hands. It's Matthews. And he gets
How does he
up to
keep
the
getting outside the
36.
pocket and his own quarterback contained?
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down.
Good D.
Pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Got it in the middle. It's Jefferson. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
All right, they get the completion. Don't get the first down. So we've got a massive decision now, 4th and inches. Personally, I like QB sneak. I think that picks it up right here. No matter where you are in the field, you can keep this drive going.
With a double-digit deficit here in the second half, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Motion from the wide receiver. On the move. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. He needed less than a yard, didn't hesitate, didn't think about the field goal. Probably a little long for that, but they get the first down.
And now that you've got it and a fresh set of downs, look at where they are in the field. They're sort of in that fringe area. There are a lot of coaches that like to take shots at this specific juncture of the field. Let's see what the offense does here.
And you got to love the versatility of the big fella. You can put him in the box and let him block big defensive linemen, or you put him in the slot and you throw him the football and have success.
Oh, go catch it.
Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Looking left. He makes a grab. Touchdown, Volunteers. And here they come, almost all the way back. That had touchdown written all over it from the moment he caught the ball. Big play, big run for the center.
Yeah, they had touchdown written all over because nobody was covering him. It'd be a good idea to get a hand on him. You know, listen, I know the guy's got some speed, and maybe you give him a cushion and give him some space, but that was a little aggressive on the space department.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The give to the tailback. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Jackson gonna throw it. A little release to the back. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Now on offense, you're trying to get your running back involved here in the passing game, and obviously no success on that play. Defense seemed like they were aware of it, and all of a sudden you've set yourself up in a tough position here on third.
Neyland Stadium, alive, a cauldron of orange noise on third down. Looking for a deep man. Makes the grab on the big throw.
Get out of
There
here.
are penalties you sort of forget about, and others that sort of stick with you for a while. You get a play like that wiped out, that one's going to linger.
They really just pulled that BS.
These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. So we open the final period with a third down play. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He'll take another
Bro,
shot.
get out of here, man.
Trying to put points on the board on
That is
3rd down.
crazy.
Now they're staring at 4th down.
First the PI, then that.
QB
Crazy.
overthrowing
The
a
holding
guy
is
like
crazy.
that is just a kick in the gut for this team.
They kick it away on 4th down. Wants to bring it back. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. So here is the Tennessee offense. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot. And now let's see if they can pull this one out. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Throws for the tight end. And he dropped it. Just didn't look the thing all the way in.
And we talk to teams week after week and quarterbacks and coaches, and what do they always say, man? Quarterback's best friend is a tight end. Well, that play right there, he wasn't his best friend. You don't see a lot of drops from him, but, man, he had an opportunity to catch that one.
It'll be 3rd and long.
42 Spider. 42 Spider.
Quarterback making adjustments. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long, different ways to affect him, weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Pulls it in. It's Matthews. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And that was a play they absolutely had to have. Fourth down by one possession. You've got to find a way. Someone's got to step up and make a play, and they did it right.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
This defense continues to do a great job of not letting a great athlete at quarterback make big plays on them. Great job pursuing him, keeping him in that cage, not letting him get out in the open field because we know he can do some damage. Nice job by this defense so far.
And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
Well, nice job there by the running back. They toss it to him, and he's able to kind of weave his way for a very good gain for this offense.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long.
Yes, sir.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Bringing it back. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
And what a great job by the defense that time. Cover one, man coverage. And did you see how everybody was impressed? When you press receivers, you disrupt their timing. You get your hands on them at the line of scrimmage. You jam them. And it completely disrupts the quarterback.
Well, this QB is killing me today.
And that time, that was a big reason that ball got INT.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried, when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense, pressuring the quarterback.
Rides the back on the option to give. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Yeah, when you get penetration by that defense right away, and there's no way to cut at all for that back, he gets destroyed right away. No way that play was going to be successful. Way too much penetration.
Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Quarterback on the keeper. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. And the Razorbacks come to the line trying to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He'll try to do it himself. He is stopped short, and isn't that going to make things interesting?
Love the coverage on defense there. 4th down. They were ready for the pass. You saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play. And now their offense is coming on the field.
They'll run it from the gun. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They thought maybe they could get the defense flowing the wrong way on the counter, but they were not fooled.
Get them flowing one way and then maybe hit that outside on the other side, right? But they didn't even let it get outside. They kept it right in the middle of the field. Did a great job.
He's got it. There he goes. Inside the touchdown, Tennessee. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Alabama is putting on an offensive clinic, the likes of which we've seldom seen, and this program has had some legendary players. They're up by 17 over East Carolina. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a score. He wants to take the top off. Makes a grab at the 25, and there's room. Touchdown, Razorbacks. And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
And a really nice job by the quarterback. He drops back. He knows where he's going with the football. You can tell. He sees his guy coming from left to right, running that post down the middle of the field, throws it. Perfect timing to his receiver. He catches the football, takes it into the end zone.
And they did tack on the extra point. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Tennessee ready to go to work. The Big Orange offense on the field. Things had not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. He's got it down the right side. They get him down on the play, and this big-armed sophomore is not afraid to show off the gun. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Looking to throw on 1st down. Snagged out of the air. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. Back to pass. Finds his tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? The Vols are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Leaves it with the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And you could tell that play went nowhere from the start.
It was definitely a great play by that defender.
Oh, yeah, he got in the backfield so quick, the running back had absolutely no chance.
Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. The Volunteers are on the move. Wants to go up top on 1st down. The throw to the outside is complete. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Most important part of a clutch drive. Piece together some 1st downs. Get in position. And here they are on 1st and 10. He might want another play. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quick completion on the out route. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive.
And this offense, they got another positive game, but I think they're going to have to start pushing the ball down the field a little bit. Got to make some plays. That clock is not your friend. You got to speed up, maybe work the middle of the field a little bit, but make sure we get 1st downs, and the rest of the time work the sidelines.
And if you listen carefully, you can start to hear some of the boo birds coming out from this home crowd. They know their offense needs points, and this late in the game, they're watching them run the ball to no avail.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Vols! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And great job executing. The offense did what they needed to do. You got somewhat of a decision here. Do you want to kick it, tie it up? I think you do with this time frame. 1 to 2 minutes left in the 4th quarter. You probably want to do that, but you could push the envelope. You could go for 2 and try to take the lead.
And the extra point ties the game in the 4th. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Give to the running back. There he goes. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their 36.
Busting big runs like this is a total team effort. Obviously, the back has to find the hole, but you got to have everybody around them doing their job to make it a good play call.
And everybody around them doesn't just mean the offensive line. The receivers getting their blocks downfield is a big deal, too.
It's a huge deal. We always talk about them catching passes, but blocking is so important for their responsibilities.
The Razorbacks come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Toss sweep to the right. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Jackson will throw. Oh, they're after him. They get him down after the scramble, but he's able to pick up a few and turn it into a positive play. Defense takes a timeout with 30 seconds remaining. The noise reverberating off the checkerboards and Nealon on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man down the middle. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21.
Zone coverage means everybody's looking at the quarterback. So now, when I'm a wide receiver, I got to make sure I know I fit in the hole between these zones. I know where they're dropping to, and I know where I need to get to. Great job by the wide receiver finding that hole, and the quarterback going straight.
Timeout called by the defense, and 15 seconds to go in this one.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
This crowd even louder now on 2nd down as they try to hold on. Turning it on. Touchdown, Arkansas. They've got the lead here in the 4th.
And that is exactly what you want from this offense. Take almost all the clock, execute, and now go out and take a lead by a touchdown. Great, flawless execution by this offense.
The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. He'll bring it out. It's Jefferson. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. Quarterback may change this route. Looking downfield on 1st down. And a sack all the way back at the 5. Guys, if you want to go strictly by the rankings, I guess this was an upset, but to my eyes, we saw two really good teams slug it out, and one of them came out on top.
Yeah, two really good teams, man. That's a reason why they're both ranked. They're both really good, and I tell you what, getting this win proves something to everyone else now. Like, I was ranked below this squad. You beat a team that's ranked above you. Now you start to climb up the charts, build some momentum.
Ranked matchups always elevate the pressure. Heart beats a little faster. It gets a little more intense, particularly if that team across the field is a conference foe. And that's exactly what we have in this showdown coming up. Welcome to the home of the Utah Utes, Rice-Eccles Stadium in Salt Lake City. As we'll see the number 20 team in the country, the Arkansas Razorbacks, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Utah Utes. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Razorbacks will boot it away to start the game. Coming out with it, it's Watkins. I know he thinks he can house every... But sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Back to throw, it's St. Clair. Got his man downfield. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
The margin for error so small in a conference like this, and in Big Ten play, really imperative to get off to a good start.
You really focus on all offseason getting off to such a great start, right? Start fast. Win our conference. Well, this is step one. And so I think you're so tired of hitting your own color jerseys, by the way. You're excited when you get in conference plays. You start to get some of that familiarity, some of that also that hatred that you have for these other teams. So the Big Ten is a fun conference.
Yeah, and you know both of these teams, their players have had this game circled all offseason because this is the first one. This is the first step towards winning a Big Ten championship. Both teams feel like they've got the playmakers to compete in conference this year, but it all starts today.
The sure hands, it's Simmons. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Now, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Got it in the middle, it's Hale. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Looking downfield, it's St. Clair. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He's got it, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Utah!
You're the better team. You're playing at home. That's the way you start a football game. Putting a drive together, getting 6 on the board, taking the lead. Nice start by this offense.
And now they'll empty the backfield for the two-point try. Looking to throw. Into the end zone for the 2, and they push that lead out to 8.
How about that for a rest? You march down the field, you score a touchdown on the opening drive of the game, and you go for 2, and it all is gravy. 8-0 early.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here's the return from inside his 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Finds his man. It's Nimrod. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move.
Not wasting any time. You just watch the opponent go down on their first drive and score a touchdown. So right away, you're aggressive. You're throwing the football on your first play of the game, and you're getting a nice completion. Really nice job.
With the catch, it's Brown. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. The Razorbacks want to pick up the tempo. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. White wants to throw it. He lofts one down the sideline. Makes the catch. And he will score. Touchdown, Razorbacks.
Yeah, this offense, man, they look good. They looked great last week, obviously putting up huge numbers. Again this week, coming out the gates in the first quarter with the scoring drive. This offense is putting the college football world on notice.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the finisher coming on a touchdown pass from 52 yards out. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Watkins. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how...
Time to take a shot. Catch inside the 25. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Utes!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting exciting to watch. They've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Caught in the backfield. It's Hosley. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. New set of downs after the completion.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Trying to make magic with his feet. Still running at the 40. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. And the Razorbacks come to the line in the hurry-up.
It's just so hard to stop. There is no rhyme. There is no reason. He just scrambles around, makes people miss, and the next thing you know, you look up and he's 20, 30 yards down the field, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Unfortunate with that incompletion, the quarterback and his intended target not on the same page.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. White going to attack through the air. He's got him this time. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup. Wants to throw on 1st down. Pressure coming. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Send the tight end in motion. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Going to try to get it himself. He's inside the 10. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped.
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their success for this season, for this game, and really for this drive. Earlier, when he called his own number, it was a big gain. He does it again. He's got the knack for just understanding when to throw it, when to take off and run. You saw it right there.
He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
And you could tell the QB wants to run. He's going to be a big part of the game plan, and the defense really, really understands that. I got to understand, and more importantly, when I get a lick on this cat, I got to take it. Like, not dirty, not cheap shots, but end-of-the plays, when I can be physical and really make him feel me, I think that'll always bode well in the 4th quarter.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arkansas!
Well, I know it's a very small sample size, and we've got a lot of football to go this year, but what can you say about this offense? How explosive and impressive they look. Top 5 in the nation in scoring, and you can see why. They've got speed and playmakers all over the field.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Florida State took care of business and left little doubt in doing so. Kind of felt like how that 2013 Seminoles team led by Jameis Winston, Devontae Freeman, and Kelvin Benjamin would just steamroll teams. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Opening play takeaway of this drive comes from the 11. Back to pass, it's St. Clair. Fires it down the seam. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
It's complete to the right. Tackle is made at the 22, but a nice 10-yard pickup there. And the Utes in the hurry-up.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Looking to the big tight end. Tosses it incomplete.
Well, on that last play, you'd like to see the quarterback be a little bit more accurate and give his guy a chance to make the play. That ball wasn't even close to his intended target's body.
So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. He turns that loose down the right side.
That defender is lucky on that play because he was beat on that deep route. He's lucky the QB overthrew that play.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's not afraid to go deep. Makes the catch on the right side. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. So first down here as they go back to work. To the air on first down. Got a man, it's Andrews. He'll work his way down to the 28. The Utes with the 1st and 10.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and this secondary in particular. And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the 2nd quarter, and already this quarterback has over 200 yards passing.
This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down. They'll throw it from the red zone. Here's a heap. It's complete on the right side. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to adjust the pattern. Just keeps slinging it. He's going. And he will score. Touchdown, Utah. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with the touchdown.
And no bones about it for this offense. 5 wide receivers, find the space, find the matchup. He identified it. Nice 2-point conversion play.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on it.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They clearly found that dude. They score here. We're in for a ball game.
Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time and late in the season.
White wants to throw it. That's reeled in. It's Brown. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. The Razorbacks will punt this one away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Wouldn't call it a shank, but I don't think he'll include it on his greatest hits. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. Utah has it back on the offense coming onto the field. Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. Throwing on the run. Got it. They will score. Touchdown, Utes.
One of the things I love about this quarterback, David, is that he keeps his eyes downfield when he gets outside the pocket. He might have had an opportunity to take off running with that, but he knew he had an opportunity for an even bigger play.
Picked off to stop the threat.
Two-point plays, the windows are very small to throw into. That time, he just tried to force it into a tiny window, ended up being picked, and the offense comes away with no points.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Hosney. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I'll tell you, I just don't like throwing wide receiver screens against press man coverage. Receivers are not great blockers, and they just couldn't get it done there, and as a result, the offense actually loses a couple of yards.
They'll send the back in motion. White going to attack through the air. Makes the catch. It's Platt. Oh, what a move to get open. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Makes the catch. It's Nimrod. Oh, a lot of space. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Unloads quickly. Touchdown, Razorbacks! Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
Gotta love the execution. Not easy to throw down here, but the quarterback made a good read, accurate throw, and they come away with 2 points.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air, it's St. Clair. Quarterback now breaking the field. Fires to the middle. Got him downfield. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
One of the things that makes this quarterback so dangerous is how accurate he can be when he's on the run. And he's a guy that's looking to throw. He's not looking to take off himself. Showed you that accuracy on that play to get the first.
After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Looking to throw on first down. Unleashes it. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
Catch inside the 30 and still running. Breaks into the open. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14.
Well, these two have been absolutely unstoppable in this game, and it just feels like every time this guy drops back to throw, he's throwing it to one guy and one guy only. The defense cannot stop him. He has been a matchup nightmare all game long.
On the run, still looking. It's complete. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. Touchdown, Utah! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
Looking for a man. It's St. Clair. He's into the end zone for the 2, and the lead is now at 16.
That's tough to defend, right? Going 5 wide, spreading us out across the field. These windows become a little bit bigger when you do that, and they were able to convert, and as a result, they walk away with 8 points on the drive.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Motion from the wideout. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Now he's going to break the pocket. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Gets the back moving. Wants to go up top on first down. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
This is a good sign for this defense. The rate they were going, not touching the quarterback, him already having 2 touchdown passes in the first half, this was not going to be a fun football game to watch. Now they're turning the tide a little bit, getting a little bit of pressure, getting us out.
Well, at this juncture in the game, with how the scoreboard looks, no question this offense is going to have to throw to get back in the game, and it's going to be tricky now because the defense is expecting it. You're going to throw into a lot of big zone coverages with everybody's eyes on the quarterback. Not going to be easy.
Throws to the wideout. Working that left side. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Buys a little time. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to
throw it over the top of the knee. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas!
Man, that's exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this second half.
Caught backfield, it's Hosley. He's not quite going to get there, and the try for two fails, and they are unable to cut into this lead any further. So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Watkins. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Making side adjustments here. Wants to throw. It's St. Clair. Fires to the wideout. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
Yeah, and those corner routes are tough to throw for an offense. You try to force it, in between coverage a lot of times, and you could tell it was great defense. Nice job getting a hand in the air, getting it on the football, and make.
Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off.
And what a great job by the defense getting the turnover, but also giving their team an opportunity to kick a field goal here now with just seconds to go in the half.
And as the first half draws near to a close, here comes the field goal unit. And it slips just inside that right upright. This is now a 7-point game. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. He'll put total leather and get this second half started. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. They put points on the board in the first half, but still find themselves in a hole.
If I'm this offense, man, I'm not trying to change anything. I scored a bunch of points. I've been successful. Jesse, the defense has to catch up here in the second half.
Yeah, they do. They're going to have to start making plays, but you can only control what you can control. So for the offense, go out, do your job, trusting that your defense is going to make a play.
Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. To throw it. Extending the play. Fires on the move. Finds his man. It's Brown. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. The Hogs getting it done through the air, evoking memories of Ryan Mallett.
And that's what the fans of Arkansas want to see. They always got that physical ground game. They always want to have a little bit of balance. And when they get that balance, they get that offense cooking. They get everybody pretty excited. You might even get a woo, pig swing.
And the Razorbacks racing to the line in the hurry up. Wants to fire on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Nimrod. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. The mighty Utah student section alive and bringing the noise on 3rd down. Gonna run it. It's Hosley. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. The Razorbacks look to keep this drive humming. Looking to throw on 1st down. Under fire. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
Great job by the defense that time getting the sack, but no time to celebrate. You got to line up right now because the offense is going tempo.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Dances away. And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw.
7th play of the drive coming up, and a long way to go on on third down. Snagged in the middle. It's Nimrod. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. And the Razorbacks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
I'm not sure what the quarterback saw in that one, but that was a very quick decision to take off and run with it to try to get his offense some positive yards.
The Razorbacks back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Grabbed in the middle. It's Platt. Oh, he's got some space. And he's brought down after a nice game.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter they come out and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
Caught over the middle. It's Platt. Touchdown, Razorbacks! And they take it in for 6 more points. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Fielded in the end zone. It's Watkins. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. To the air, it's St. Clair. Sends it downfield. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Got a good one going here. All tied up in the third. It's 2nd and 10. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. A strike downfield. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. That'll be a first down. If you like the stats, and I know you do, he's over 400 yards passing now.
Yeah, if they win this game, he's getting a game ball. There's no doubt about it. This guy has been on fire from the very start of this football game. He's been throwing bullets all over the field.
And the Utes headed quickly to the line.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down.
Throws toward the end zone. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, they're not able to hook up there, but considering this guy already has 2 touchdown catches in this game, now the offensive coordinator is dialing up more passes his way, and you know the quarterback, he's got like a sonar on him. He's always aware of where he is, and I like the idea. I'm going to keep throwing this guy the football and see if he can get another touchdown.
Not sure exactly what went haywire there, but the timing was just off.
And that's your job as a defense, right? You got to find a way to disrupt the timing and jam wide receivers or get to the quarterback and make him feel uncomfortable, but you can't let that timing be easy and effortless. Nice job by the defense.
Quarterback making checks. Wants to keep it in the air. He's got an open man. Touchdown, Utes! An epic comeback. They'll talk about this one forever if they can hold on, but they're on top right now.
And that's what I think makes makes this tight end so dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys, and they usually go down right after they catch the ball. This guy has the ability to, with his speed, to make people miss, and he showed it to you right there in that touchdown catch.
They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. White going to attack through the air. Looking for a huge play. He's got it down the left side. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Well, I'll tell you, there are a lot of coordinators out there that would want to set up the shot, especially on the first play of the drive, maybe run the ball, and then a few plays later go play action, make it look the same before shooting it downfield. They just did it right away on first down, first play of the drive. If you get the matchup, take the shot. And that's exactly what happened. Nice job.
From the gun, running back on the move. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Second down, he'll throw it. Fires to the right. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
This is why Rice-Eccles, one of the toughest places to play in all the country. Try to get your third down conversion in the midst of this. There he goes. Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets him a first at the 29.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Running back searching for a hole. They'll get him on the ground after a pickup of 3 to the 28.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
White wants to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down.
Interesting call here for the head coach, too, because you need a touchdown. Now, it's 4th and long. You could kick the field goal and cut into the lead, but depends on how much you trust your defense right now. They may go for this one, guys.
On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Steps away. Let's it fly. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. And that decision will be questioned for a while. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. Dumps it to the back. Catch in the middle. It's Green. And the big game, and they've got it on the 46.
And this offense, you can tell, just still feeling confident. Like, they have the lead. It's the 4th quarter. First down, that's not a running play. That's a passing play. They're really in a rhythm, feeling good about themselves.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose. And I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really, really be physical. Because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as it's...
Makes the grab at the 10. Touchdown, Utah. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish with a big play, a touchdown strike from the 46. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and getting up.
He'll off one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
And I understand the logic by the offense here. Obviously, you're down in this game. You're trying to claw back into it. Why not take a shot? Why not be aggressive in that time? They just can't come up with a completion.
White going to attack through the air. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Brings it in down the left side. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Arkansas! They'll line up to go for 2.
When you can run like that, the quarterback is going to give you opportunities. And look at him run by the defenders. QB sees it, stick the hand up in the air, catch the football, get to the end zone.
They wasted no time on that drive. Got it on their 25, and 2 plays later, they're in the end zone. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well to not give back that last score. He'll bring it out. It's Watkins. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Utah has it back on the offense coming onto the field. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
Using the quick game. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Utes want to crank the tempo.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Scanning the field, it's St. Clair. Fires to the right. Got the big tight end on the corner route. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive play.
He is sacked way behind the line of scrimmage. Just a catastrophic play there. Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. Looking to fire. Throws to the tight end. Wide open downfield. And he'll be smacked to the ground. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. Got his man. What a nice connection. Knocked down immediately, and they've got it at the 25. Looking downfield on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Green. Headed to the end zone. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. You already have the lead. Scoring is always good, but milk the clock and it will be your friend. Calls his own number. And he is stopped. Not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. Looking to throw, it's St. Clair. Going for 6. And he's got it for the touchdown, and that one just might do it.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
From the gun, he'll try to throw. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now.
I love the coverage by the defense right here. Great job getting up in their space. Nothing easy down here for a 2-point conversion. The interception was just gravy.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. DBs will try to keep everything in front. Throws to the wideout. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
Got to give this defense a lot of credit because even down to the last seconds of this football game, we're seeing outstanding effort. QB taking a shot down the middle of the field. There's a defender swatting it away. They have had this quarterback's number all game long, and that's why they're winning this game.
He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds. And the Razorbacks want to move quickly. Wants to throw on first down. Pocket breaking down. They get to him as he throws. Intercepted.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious pass.
This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. This is the Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum, legendary home of the USC Trojans. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the Arkansas Razorbacks, taking on a playoff team from last year, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Razorbacks will kick this away to get us going. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Got it. He's past the marker and still going. Tackle made after a big gain.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Looking to pass. It's Joseph. Throws to the tight end. With the catch, it's Matthews.
Boy, just a great throw and outstanding accuracy by this USC quarterback. We always know over the years that SC has as much history as anybody at this quarterback spot, and for sure is living up to that right now.
Looking for his big tight end.
Yes, sir!
Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Brought down after a short return at the 24. What a crucial takeaway.
Oh, just a tough way to start this game for this offense. Throwing an interception on their very first drive. Now, see how their own defense will do, but they cannot panic, make a couple adjustments, and get ready next time they get the ball.
Keeping it on the ground here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle. Kirk showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, and
deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
that is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Play action here on first down. Moves left out of the pocket. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone. And the Razorbacks will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
He bought some time, now lets it go. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered.
That's fucking dive so far.
Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. The Razorbacks want to convert here on 4th down.
Bro, ain't no way.
The defense rises up and makes a huge...
What's he running, taking so long to run for? Let's go.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs.
He's looking deep here. Oh, that one's picked off. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. Last time out there, they got stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost him anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Back to throw. It's Knight. On the move now.
Bro, I swear to God. The fucking perfect play call, dog.
Chris, that's every quarterback's worst nightmare. A wide open receiver streaking for a touchdown. You could throw a hook shot out there, let him get underneath it, and let him run to the end zone. What a missed opportunity.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Gets the ball on.
Don't do that again.
But it's incomplete.
Don't do that shit again.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Caught behind the line. It's Scott. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39. And the Razorbacks will have 1st and 10 here.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
A lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. The receiver makes the catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. The Razorbacks looking to run some tempo here. Now on 3rd and very long, looking to throw. He's going to take off. Past the 30. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now. And the Razorbacks are on the move here.
Chris, how about the play of this quarterback? 3rd down and long. The defense, you think, is going to bring extra pressure.
Taking a shot deep toward the
Bro, I'm about to bench this fucking dude. I swear to God.
Connect on the deep ball.
Everybody say, oh, Deuce Knight.
This secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down and 10 from the 27. Looking to pass. It's Knight. Makes a quick catch. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Arkansas. This quarterback on fire today. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16 with the better offense.
All right, let's get one more stop, B. One more stop.
And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16.
Somebody still play. He's in fucking man coverage, so somebody should be covering him.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Will not be brought down. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and hopping an explosive run like this on the ground. It keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense.
Get the fuck out of here.
Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Short completion there. 2nd down coming up. Looks right for a quick completion. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker.
Boy, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
Makes the
ball out.
Enough for a first down. And the Trojans are moving quickly down the field. So it's Arkansas in front. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter.
This has been all run so far, this formation. Another run.
Looking for some space. It's Washington.
Well, look at that.
Down, broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some
Yes, sir.
And he throws his third interception of the day. He could go. He follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
Dropping back, it's Knight. A deep shot to the left side.
Well, this quarterback is ass. I'm just talking about deep night. I'm about to bring him.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
You got whole first quarter. Show me.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. This time, a completion. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
Well, that is a great throw, but first, man, let's give all the credit to that offensive line. How long did he have back there in the pocket? Seems like 3 or 4 seconds to be able to navigate and figure out where to go with the ball, and he put it right on the money.
Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. The Razorbacks hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Quick pass, the catch is made. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down from the 30.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
On the run, he'll let
Good
it go.
ball, okay.
Catch is made down the middle. And the Razorbacks have first and 10 here. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Scott.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
The shotgun handoff here. Has a path to the end zone. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Razorbacks. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building a lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
And he knocks through the PAT. Bringing it out, it's Ross. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the USC offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain.
He caught that?
Tackle made after a solid gain will spot the ball to 31.
They're going to pick up a first down. Nice catch, but even a better throw to show that accuracy and efficiency from that quarterback spot. And my gosh, they have so many great quarterbacks over the years that played at USC.
Double pass.
Go back to Carson Palmer the year he won the Heisman. What a brilliant career he had for the men of Troy. Matt Leinart, think back to those Norm Chow offenses and the championships that Matt Leinart won. And, of course, more recently, Caleb Williams for Lincoln Riley, running and throwing and making throws just like that.
To throw, it's Joseph. Pulls it in. It's Washington. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, they get positive yards here, but I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Grab behind the line. It's Washington. Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Tackled up near midfield at the 48.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
That is so good.
Completion of a big tight end. And here he goes. And a huge gain. They finally bring them down at the 11.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw.
Oh, you got the tight end man to man. Like, why would you ever do
really
that?
Impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And the senior quarterback, lucky it didn't get picked off, almost made a freshman mistake.
The quarterback has got to do a better job of recognizing that there's double coverage on this receiver. He still tries to throw that in there, believing in his receiver, and he almost throws an interception.
Makes the grab, a chance to score. Touchdown, USC. Great connection there for 6 points. A much-needed score, trying to just hang in this game right now.
Man, I love that they're not giving up. They are continuing to fight to try to get themselves back into this game.
Kicking team out for the PAT drive. PAT up and good. We get a little bit closer. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking downfield, it's Knight. Defense is coming after him. Breaks free. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5. The Razorbacks come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Oh, he throws it back. Bringing pressure.
Yeah, bitch, gotcha. Tried it on me, I'm going to try it on you.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
So they'll try to add to the lead
Got
now
it.
with the PAT. PAT is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime of the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Fielded in the end zone. It's Ross. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Grab down the middle. It's Jordan. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. Looking to throw here. Quick throw, testing the middle. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
Oh, my God.
It's Coleman. Tackle made, but a big play.
Oh, come on, God.
Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Dropping back, it's Joseph. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Incomplete, just 3 seconds left. Time for one more play.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
Looking to pass here. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? Tackle after the pick, and that'll do it for the first half of play. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Trojans will kick it off to begin the second half.
Oh, I get the ball? I did not know that. Let's ride.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards.
Bro, you hold your block, you get connected.
So it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. The passing game's been on fire. The defense has had no answer for it. Let's see if they found some solutions at halftime. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Now let's see who this is on. Well, sometimes it's obvious, sometimes it's controversial, but that lineman a little bit too far downfield, and that's a costly penalty. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop. The offense pinned back. Moves out of the pocket. Caught in the backfield. It's Scott. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Now it's second down here. A quick throw out left.
Bro, if y'all just block, we're getting 1 yard. Like, just fucking block somebody.
And the Razorbacks will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking to scramble. Hit as he released it. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. A great chance for their first interception here today. But it's going to bring up 4th down.
We've just kind of gotten into the habit of seeing this offense just convert on these 3rd downs. It's a rare stop. That first half, they seem to score every possession. What decision do they make here on 4th down?
They're going for it. The offense needs 13 yards on this 4th down. And he's brought down. A sack.
That was so dumb. I mean, it's so dumb.
It's just not a smart decision, in my opinion, here to go for it on 4th down. And, Chris, I know we're kind of in this era now of analytics and when to go for it, when not to. People are aggressive by nature, but to go for
Give me
it...
that. Too many times, brother. Too many times. Pick it up, dog. Can't do that every time.
50. Inside the 40. At the 20. Past the 10. Touchdown, Razorbacks. From red zone all the way to the other end zone. What a reversal.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
Bringing it out, it's Ross. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick six.
Ooh, I went for the other one.
Pulls it in, it's Jordan. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. And completion makes it second and short. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The junior able to bring him
I think that's what
down.
makes him the 100% run.
The spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw.
You got speed though in the back end, and boys can run a little bit.
That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. The Trojans come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Scanning the field, it's Joseph. He escapes the pocket. He lets it go on the move.
He caught
It's
that?
reeled in. It's Jordan. And he'll get the first time yards before they finally bring him down.
It's a nice throw and a great catch by this USC wide receiver to pick up a first down. And boy, oh boy, USC quarterbacks and receivers, efficiency and timing and speed and execution.
And looking for a
What
big
the
play.
hell?
He's got it near the end zone. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Trojans.
Boy, we see more and more of this in college football. If you get the right guy in that slot that can win the one-on-one matchups, you take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. The extra point is good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25.
Take a little drink real quick. Fuck.
And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. That last possession, they got stopped on fourth down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48. The Razorbacks will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Using his legs here. The sophomore calls his own number. He keeps this drive moving. This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Touchdown, Arkansas. Strong game by this quarterback.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Ross. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Makes the grab. It's Washington. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from
This has
sitting
been
up here looking down,
100%
Chris,
run.
kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff.
Why would my safety run that way? Like, that's dumb.
Still going. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Wow, man, this guy's having a heck of a day. Now, they may not win this game today, but you cannot fault his effort, what he's been able to do. He's been the one bright spot as that last carry now puts him over the 100-yard mark.
Looking to throw. It's Joseph. Caught by the receiver. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
And looking to throw now on first down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
Brought down quickly, but the gain moves the football to the 30.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
This guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Grab behind the line. It's Cox. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers, but they stop short of the first down. They come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive going. Can the defense get a stop here? To the air. It's Joseph. Pressure is coming. Contact as he let the ball go. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. Tackle after the takeaway, and that will end this quarter. And as we wrap up the third quarter, let's check out the quarterback comparison. This has been a terrific duel. Both guys putting on a show so far today. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And on the carry, he's heading left. Makes a nice move there. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
What a gain here. Almost picked up a first down on a first down play. Good job here late in the game, playing hard, dominating football by the offense.
Come to the line for second down and very short now. He's going to take off here. And the Razorbacks pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. On the move now. Looking for a receiver deep middle. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Hey, I get the passing of football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Can he make it to the marker? If he brought down at the 46, good enough for a first down.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Looking to throw. It's Knight. Looking to scramble to his left. Fires it on the move. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Chris, anytime a receiver runs around, he's looking to create separation for the quarterback to give him a nice target. That's always what you're going to see anytime you have a successful route. What we just saw here, complete opposite. They're lucky that ball was just knocked away.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And we're able to move the sticks. Set up now, first down at the 34. The Razorbacks lining up here on 1st and 10. Offense looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Scott. They make the tackle, but the offense has a first down now at the 21.
By another great pass by this quarterback. You know, you really got to give a lot of credit to the offensive coordinator and the quarterback today. They protected the ball well, but maintained a calculated level of aggression in keeping this game out of...
Oh, they trap him for a sack. And the Razorbacks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
You know, I would have thought they might have taken a break after this sack that they've given up. But here they are, ready to go again at the line of scrimmage.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. They look to throw it here on second down. Looking for his big tight end. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
QB keeper all the way. They've been stopped in their first 2 fourth down attempts. Here comes number 3. Quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option. Touchdown, Razorbacks. That's how you finish a play.
Just give this guy the ball and let him do the rest. The quarterback does a nice job of just putting the ball in the receiver's hands, and then he uses his legs with the run after the catch for the touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. They got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. back to pass. It's Joseph. It's complete on the crossing route. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw it on first down. Short connection to the tight end here. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
That completion makes it second and medium. Looking for a man. And is intercepted. He goes down, but snags the ball and gives this defense a takeaway.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Grinding away with a running game. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Here's the second down play. Tight end goes in motion. He'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Looking for a gap, it's Scott. Solid run, but stopped a little bit short. It'll set up 4th down and inches. Well, this was a stunner. It's going to resonate around the college football landscape, Kirk. This lower-ranked team came in here and said, give us some respect. And they went out and earned it.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this is a bit of a shocker to me, just to be able to see this team get run all over the field the entire game. Just didn't show up. I don't know what happened during the week with the preparation, but this blowout, I think, surprised a lot of people around the country.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Hey, what's good with y'all? Yeah, man, I had to